Hi, everyone. I'm outside the Warner Film Lot, where tensions are high today as we count down to this year's Edgar ceremony. Little is known about the nominations this time around, but one thing is for sure. We're in for a night of real showbiz pizzazz. Last year, Richie Rich Guy cleaned up with his smash hit Huff Puff and Two Little Pigs, winning Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, and Best Pigs. This year, the box office has been rocked by the phenomenal success of the low-budget horror movie Slugs, starring none other than Terry Hatchling. But are we in for any shocks? Will Gwen's softy pale toes burst into tears again? Heck, all I care about is the free buffet. This is Mary Heartless for Entertainment Tomorrow, signing off.
My dear Thaddeus, it is perfectly simple. Either you give me a 10-picture contract with unlimited budgets, or I melt down your silly Edgars and you won't get to have your little party. I don't care what the mayor has to say, nor do I care what the public has to say. Yes, Thaddeus, it is blackmail, you dolt. I'll call you whatever I like cheese for brains. I have your Edgars. Enough of this flim-flam, Thaddeus. I tire of it. You have 8 hours to give in to my demands, or I make myself the world's most expensive set of golf clubs. Goodbye, Thaddeus. Ah, Mixie, I love it when a plan comes together. Not that button, you clumsy oaf! Jinx!
Alley-oop! I seem to have misplaced my siblings. Have you seen them?
What do they look like?
Well, Wacko is insane and doesn't wear pants.
Nah, doesn't ring any bells.
And Dot is cute.
Oh, yeah, I think I saw her over by the Wild West soundstage. You probably heard about the Edgar ceremony tonight. That's why it's kind of quiet in there. Well, what you don't know is that all the Edgars got stolen. And if they don't find them soon, there won't be no ceremony. Now, of course, that's confidential, like, so don't go blabbing to the press, okay?
My lips are sealed. I thought we never break for life. I thought we'd never break for lunch.
Well, hey there, newcomer. Welcome to Calamity Canyon. Sheriff Marion's the name, and it's my job to make sure there's always law and order around these parts.
So, what do you got in this one-horse town? Besides one horse, I mean.
Well, there's the saloon, of course, but you'll need proof of age for anything stronger than a sarsaparilla, sonny. Oh, I should warn you about old Ike the Undertaker. Don't pay him no attention. He always chases new folks around, measuring them up. That's 'cause new folks don't tend to last too long around here. Before you go, Sonny, I should let you know there's a bounty out for the Moody clan.
The Moody clan? Didn't they break up after their drummer died?
They're a bunch of no-good, troublemaking varmints who should be locked up. That's who they are.
Well, isn't locking up no good troublemaking varmints what a sheriff does best?
I'm not getting any younger, Sonny. My legs ain't what they used to be, and my aim's been off ever since that bad batch of Kentucky red-eye old Ike sold me. Should've known better than to trust an undertaker. So I put up a reward for any man that can round up all the Moodies for me. When all 5 of them are behind bars, I'll pay up.
Well, if you pay up, I'll round up. Look out, Moody's! Deputy Yakko's a-comin'! Holiday keeps the doctor away. Mmm, yummy. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. I thought we never... Gee, Brain, what shall we do on this level?
The same thing we do on every level, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
How are we going to do that, Brain?
We will use the world's strongest magnet to strip the shoes from every horse in the town and thereby monopolize the transport system. For he who controls the smithy controls the West. Use the movement stick to control the magnet and push the jump button to grab the shoes. Aim low, Pinky, and don't let the shoes drop until you are over the trap door.
3, 2, 1, go. Well, my, ain't you the rootin'est, tootin'est gunslinger around?
At best, I could only sling a non-threatening blunt instrument, being a cartoon character and all.
Looks like I'll have to look elsewhere for my new deputy then. Here's your reward. You earned it. If you carry on down this road, you'll get to the train station. The last train to Dry Gulch leaves shortly. Yeah, come to think of it, I saw a little girl who looked just like you being tied to the tracks over there not long ago. Thought nothing of it, though. Plenty stranger things happen in this town, and every man to his own is what I say.
Thanks. It's been real. Real creepy, that is. We never break for lunch. Just what the doctor ordered. Yummy. I thought we never break for lunch. Just what the doctor ordered. holiday keeps the doctor away.
Three, two, one, go.
Just what the doctor ordered. I thought we never break for lunch. And that holiday keeps the doctor away. You know, it's amazing what the special effects guys can pull off these days with just a crummy rolling oil painting, a dry ice machine, and a $50,000 computer. You can quit with the card thingies now. Yummy. Holiday keeps the doctor away. I thought we never break for lunch. Yeah. Yummy. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hello, I'm like Big Chief Sitting Bison.
You know, I've never seen a bison actually sitting. They must need one big chair.
My name was like totally passed down from my ancestors, okay? Technically, I am Big Chief Sitting Bison the Sixth.
Well, I'm Yakko the First. Nice to meet you, Chief. May I call you Chief? It sure would save time if I didn't have to say your entire name. Well, it does have a certain ring to it, but it would take me a lot longer to sign my checks.
Like, so much for small talk, Broham. Like, Big Chief Sitting Bison totally needs your help, dude.
Okay, but if it's about your clothes, I have no idea how to get those stains out.
No way, dude. It's not about the threadage. We need help performing our rain dance, or we, like, face a totally gnarly drought. See, we're like one warrior down, okay? And we can't finish our dance until we fill the gap. Totally. If you can find a grass skirt, your sister can totally learn to limbo, and she can help us finish our dance. That'd be tubular.
And where would I find that? Grass skirts are us.
Ours is not to reason why. Ours is but to dance or die. Like a thirst, bro.
You make absolutely no sense, Chief. But I'll see if I can help you out.
Hey, if you can cross the Great Lake alive, you should like totally visit the gold prospector. He's rad, he'll help you.
If I make it alive? Thanks for the pep talk, Chief. I thought we'd never break for lunch. Keep the doctor away. Just what the doctor ordered.
Howdy doody, traveler. What brings you to old Skookum Jim's mine?
That person with the controller in their hand, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, stranger, you ain't gonna get far in these parts unless you know how to climb. You do know how to climb, don't you?
Over the backs of all my friends to get to the top? Sure.
Okay, sonny. Then go climb the face of that rock there.
Okay, I think this is where they bring in my stunt double, right? Could somebody get my agent on the phone?
You know as much about climbing as I know about alchemy. Well, here, let me share a little bit of prospector knowledge with you. To climb things, you need yourself a pair of these. Super Grip Suckers. Available at all good minor 49er stores. This is my spare pair so you can keep them. Now that you're the proud owner of a pair of Super Grip Suckers, you can use them to climb any different surfaces. You can't go climbing any old surface, though. Look for these special marks. They'll tell you that the surface is sound and won't crumble on you. Practice using your suckers by climbing up that wall. Don't be afraid. Just run into it and let it come natural-like.
Hey!
It keeps the doctor away. Yummy.
Hey, over here, champ. You look like the kind of fella who knows how to handle a wild filly.
You must know my sister.
I'm offering a prize to any man who can tame this rowdy steed of mine. If you fancy your chances, then step right up. Whew, you're gonna need to dig your way in, champ. I lost my keys the last time the Bronco threw me.
I thought we'd never break for lunch. Just what the doctor ordered. I thought we'd never break for lunch. Just what the doctor ordered. Ho! Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah! Yeah! Woo-hoo! Yeah! 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 Woo-hoo! Yeah! Woo-hoo! Yeah! Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! Yeah! Hey! Hey! Yeah! Woo-hoo! Yeah! 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 Yeah!